shortstop, number 3, Vanessa Westfall.
From Warren County High School, this is Warren County Lady Pioneers softball. Sectional game between Warren County and Siegel. We are underway. Leadoff hitter for Siegel, Presley Liebrick, drew a walk. And so Siegel has a base runner to start off the ball game. Joined by Jeff Lee up here, my baseball and football partner. Glad to see you back up here with us. This is a big night.
Oh, great night right here. It's a
ground ball to short. Could be 2 over to second for 1 over to first. Not in time.
Lead runner there. I mean, what a great night tonight. A historic night for the Pioneer, Lady Pioneer program.
Lady Pioneers, of course, won the region championship Wednesday night over Ottawa, 3-0. They've shut out both their region opponents. Ground ball to short, and it'll get by McCullough. I think she may have been looking at second base, wanting to turn a double play again, but didn't have the ball.
Yeah, an unforced error right there, which is very highly unlikely for her.
So first and second with 1 out.
Hannah Milhorn. Correction, Milhorn.
That was Caitlin McCrary reaching on an error. Here's Hannah Milhorn, the catcher. First and second and 1 out. Fouls this one off. Siegel lost to Blackman in the region championship over at Murfreesboro. But this is a school that has a great tradition of softball. That is in the gap in left center, base hit. A run will score, second run coming in, and she will score, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, a solid hit right there. That's the number 4 spot, but
it'll be a 2-run double for Hannah Milhorn.
Get a courtesy runner in for her.
It'll be a runner at second for Siegel with 1 out. Siegel already on the board with 2 runs. Here's Sophie Gulliver, the pitcher.
Number 17, Lexi Medlock. At bat, number 25, the pitcher, Sophie Gulliver.
Medlock, the runner at second. Gulliver hitting. She is said to be one of the best pitchers in the state. Takes one low, ball gets away from Mason. Runner will go to third. And there's nobody covering the plate. And thankfully, Milhorn stay put at third.
Yeah, Pioneer's playing sloppy right now, so need to get it together. That's just a mental error on the pitcher there not covering. That could have been dangerous.
Yeah. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. And the count goes to 1-1. Madison Hollis. Ground ball goes to third. Wiles throws to first, and the throw is low. And Gulliver reaches on an error.
And the runner scores, so 2 unforced errors already for the Pioneer defense, and it's been their strong point the last couple of weeks.
You hope this is just a case of early jitters here, as Siegel already has 3 runs on the board. There'll be a meeting on the mound. Coach Kubi Martin coming out, having a word with his infield. So yeah, 2 very uncharacteristic infield errors by the Lady Pioneers to start off this game.
Just told them to calm down.
Yeah. Well, that's what you got to do. The competition is never easy when you reach this point in the playoffs. So.
Somebody asked me today, said, is Siegel good? I said, all teams at this point are good.
That's right.
Tell you what, they got the field looking great today.
They really do.
I think that's the football WC they brought over, put in center field, and just looks great. I have to give a shout out to Kelly Hillis. I hear he come over and help do that today. So.
Did a great job. Field looks fantastic. Runner at first and 1 out. Siegel with 3 runs on the board here in the first inning. Here's Madison Levi, the designated player. Plays the ball high. We got Wiles at third, McCullough at short, Wood at second, Johnson at first. In the outfield, Damon left, Anderson in center, Raines in right. Mason behind the plate, Hollis in the circle. Delivers the outside corner, call strike one. Big crowd here. A lot of people brought their lawn chairs. They're seated all around the outfield fence.
We knew it was going to be a big crowd.
Fly ball to right field. Raines moving over, makes the catch, and they're two away. Two out. Runner at first. Here is Lauren Lee. Lauren Lee, the right fielder. Bunts it, tries to bunt it down the third baseline. It rolls foul. So one strike on Lee. Hollis looking at her signs. There's a foul. She tries to bunt it, and I think it hit her. No balls, two strikes. Hollis trying to get out of this inning. Siegel has 3 runs in the top half of the first. Here's the 0-2. Down low. Runner going to second. Here's the throw. She made it.
Yeah, runner throw a little bit to the left of the bag there and just couldn't get a tag.
So a runner at second. One ball, two strikes. Here's a 1-2. Grounded foul down the third baseline. Well, definitely the biggest game in Warren County softball history, that's for sure. Winner of this one goes to the state tournament next week. Somewhere Warren County's softball program has never been. Up and in, ball 2.
They just keep building from year to year. They just keep adding, and what a great job these seniors have done.
Yeah.
It's another step.
Here's a 2-2. Fouls it off. Lee continues to battle. Two balls, two strikes. Ground ball to third. Wiles over to first, and that'll retire the side. But Siegel is able to pick up 3 runs on 1 hit. There were 2 errors and 1 run on base. After 1/2 innings, Siegel 3. Warren County comes to bat. Phew.
How you working out out there?
We're in the bottom of the first. Haley Wood leading off with the Lady Pioneers. Count is 3-1. Now 3-2. So a full count to Haley Wood.
Pretty good little pitcher Siegel's got there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of zip to that.
Full count to Wood. Fouls this one back out of play. Yeah, Golliver has, my understanding, has already signed with or committed to University of Alabama, Birmingham, I believe. Fly ball, right field. That will be caught by Lee for out number 1.
They didn't too much.
Here's Emily McCullough, the shortstop.
Number 13, Emily McCullough.
One out, nobody on for the Lady Pioneers. Siegel with 3 on the board. Inside, ball 1. Here's a 1-0 from Golliver. That's in there, call strike 1. She does have some velocity on that fastball. Here's the 1-1. A little high.
Lay off there, yeah.
Ball 2. Yeah, she wanted to go after it. Swing and a miss. This game is being videoed or televised on WCS TV Channel 180's YouTube page. Here's a ground ball to short. Westfall up with it over to first, and there's 2 away.
Number 34, Ashton Wiles.
2 out, nobody on. Here's Ashton Wiles, the third baseman. Ashton set the career home run record for softball for Warren County High School with 19.
She can add a few.
Yeah. Ground ball to second. Keaton up with it over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Siegel Stars. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After 1, Siegel 3, Warren County nothing. Go to the top of the second. Siegel with 3 runs on the board. So already the Lady Pioneers have some work to do, but got to play some defense first. 2 defensive errors in the first inning have led to a 3-run lead for Siegel. Very uncharacteristic for the Lady Pioneers. They have had a solid defense all season long.
First up for the Stars, number
Yeah,
19,
very
first
unfortunate.
baseman Olivia
I think it's just
McElroy.
nerves. It's just a big game,
Maybe.
first time home. Although they rolled through the region without any trouble, but
Ground ball right back to Hollis. Over to first, and there's 1 away as Olivia McElroy grounds out. So 1 down. Here's Reagan Duran.
Next
the
up,
left fielder.
Number 2, Reagan Duran.
Reagan Duran is a lefty.
must be a slap. Everybody's coming in.
That's a strike. Kind of hard to tell if she was swinging or not. because they're kind of running at the ball when they try to hit it. A little high, ball what?
What happens if she hits it outside the batter's box?
I don't know. I wonder about that. Here comes a 1-1. Outside, ball 2. The crowd continuing to get here as they are spread all around the outfield fence. They took the signs down so people could see.
That's just a great atmosphere. Good to see.
Out the outside corner, call strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They left the one sign in the middle, Tim Jennings sign, in memory of him, and that's a
ground ball right back to Hollis, over to first. Man, they're 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Here's Presley Liebrick, the center fielder. She walked her first time up.
Presley Liebrick.
Warren County played Siegel early in the season. I think Siegel won that 2-0. Little outside, ball 1.
It's always good to play those tournaments and the top teams in the state.
Oh, yeah. Ground ball, that'll get through for a base hit into right field.
I guess that's what pulling the infield up for slap here.
I guess so. So a 2-out single for Liebrick. Here's Vanessa Westfall.
Number 3.
Grounded into a
Vanessa
fourth play, her
Westfall.
first time up. Down low, ball 1.
I guess we can call that their primary lead because they can't leave the base of the ball across the
Right.
plate. But
Ground ball, knocked down by McCullough. Unable to make the play at first, but did a good job of keeping that from going into left field.
absolutely good dive and play.
First and second now with
Next
2
up,
out.
number 10, Caitlin
Here's
McCrary.
Caitlin McCrary. She reached on an error her first time up. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Runner rounding third, she'll score. That is 4-0. First and third, 4-0 now. Siegel leading.
Number 4,
Here in the second, here's Hannah Milhor. She doubled her first time up.
It's that third out that's so hard to get.
It is kind of like what the baseball team went through, wasn't it? Hollis checks her signs. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball gets away from Mason. Runner trying to score. She's safe. Just did get the foot on the plate before the tag.
Well, I think Hollis ended up dropping the ball in. It squirted loose, so it's an unfortunate.
Runner at third, 2 out. Ground ball knocked down by Wiles. Picks it up, throws to first, and pulled her off the bag. Oh, boy.
Wow, another unforced error. That's just
Very
so
uncharacteristic of this Lady Pioneer defense. The throw was low, and the ruling was that Johnson was pulled off the bag. So another run scores.
Katie Curran.
That is 6-0.
25, Sophie Gulliver.
Here's Sophie Gulliver, the pitcher. She reached on an error her first time up. Ground ball to short. Over to second, and the ball thrown away. McCullough tried to get the force at second, and the throw was off the mark.
Wow. This is just something we're not used to seeing with the Lady Pioneers.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're glad to be in this game. Siegel's here on a mission.
That is the fourth error
How about number 22, Madison Levi?
in the first 2 innings. Madison Levi, the hitter. Warren County trying to get this elusive third out. It's 7-0. In there. Going to throw down to second, trying to get the runner, and the ball is dropped. Another run scores.
All we can say is wow.
Yes.
Did not expect this.
This one's foul back. Siegel leading 7-0. Hollis checking her signs. A little high. Ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Did she go around? Yes, she did. That's a strikeout. And that will retire the side, but Siegel is able to come up with 4 runs. On 3 hits, there were 2 errors and 1 left on base. After 2, Siegel 7, Warren County nothing. Back in a moment. The bottom of the second, Lady Pioneers. A lot of work to do. They're down 7-0 or 8-0. We're having trouble up here deciding if they got 7 or 8.
Well, they were scoring so fast we couldn't keep up.
Either way, got a lot of work to do.
First thing we got to do is get a base runner.
Yeah, Rayleigh Johnson, the hitter, with an 0-2 count. Golliver checking her signs. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out.
Like a high or a riser or whatever you want to call it. But
here's Madison Hollis.
Number 32, Madison Hollis.
Takes a strike over the outside corner. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Ground ball short. Up with it, Westfall over to first. And they're 2 away. Here's Elia Anderson, the center fielder.
Now batting number 3, Elia Anderson.
Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Now I hit that FBO with duffels in my hands. I did have a Zan.
This one's popped up, shallow right field, could be trouble, but second baseman Keaton's going to go back and make the catch, and that will retire the side. Warren County goes down in order again. And after 2, your score. Siegel 8, Warren County nothing. Back in a moment. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Siegel with a 7-0 lead. That has been
Siegel
confirmed
stars,
now.
number 1, Lauren
I was
Lee.
right. How about that?
Yeah, I know. I'm proud of you.
Not going to see that happen very often, but Siegel leading 7-0. Lauren Lee, right fielder, will lead things off for the Stars here in the 3rd. Tries to bunt, bunts it foul.
Ball had backspin on it, didn't it?
Yeah, sure did. Lee grounded to 3rd, her first time up. It's not like Siegel's been knocking the cover off the ball. Warren County's committed 4 errors in the field.
Yeah, we've helped them along there. Yeah. Although they have had some pretty good hits.
They have. Ground ball to 3rd. Wiles over to 1st. There's 1 away. No problem there.
Just do what's natural. Don't think about it.
Yeah. Here's Olivia McElroy, first baseman, grounded back to the pitcher. Her
Number
first
19,
time up.
Olivia McElroy.
Takes 1 high, ball 1.
Tidbit of information about Siegel and Warren County. It's where Dina Upton used to coach.
Right.
And Coach Upton met her on the softball field. Now she is a teacher at Warren County High School, a very good one.
1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball, center field. That'll go for a base hit. 1 out single for McElroy. Here's Reagan Durant.
Yeah, they really hadn't overpowered us. We hit just good singles.
Yeah.
Line drives here and there, but coupled with our 4
Next
errors.
up, number 2, Reagan Duran.
They sure didn't need our help, that's for sure.
You know, you even give the pass ball behind the catcher, you can charge as an error. That'd be 5. So, I mean, you know, just you give it to them.
A little outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. The low ball 2. Even got some fans sitting behind the windscreen in straightaway center field watching the game through the windscreen.
I guess you can get where you got to get.
Yeah. A little outside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. There's 1 out. That's in there, call strike one. Second baseman Wood playing up. Outside, she walked her. Runners at first and second with one out. Back to the top of the order, Presley Liebrick.
Now batting number 7, Presley Liebrick.
Liebrick gets singled and walked.
Hollis just having a hard time finding the zone tonight.
Takes one high, ball one. Well, you got to think jitters have something to do with our problems tonight. That's the biggest game the Lady Pioneers ever played in. That's in there, call strike one.
Yeah,
they've been the talk of the town today. And,
it may have been part of it, and they're playing like they just got the attitude of glad to be here, and we'd like to see them go further.
Ground ball into right field, a base hit. Run rounding third, she will score, and it's 8-0. A simple base hit into right field.
Well, when we're playing that, that went right
Number
by
3,
the first
Vanessa
baseman.
Westfall.
She made an attempt on it, but it was just a sharp hit.
Here's Vanessa Westfall, the shortstop. She is singled and grounded into a force. 8-0 Siegel in the third. Runner going to second. Not going to throw. Second and third now. Ground ball to third. Wiles over to first. Runner trying to score, and she will.
It's just such short bases. That's just almost a given,
Yeah. 2 outs, a runner at second.
Next up, number
9-0.
10, Caitlin McCrary.
Here's Caitlin McCrary. She is singled and reached on an error. That is ripped into left field, base hit. A runner will score, and it's 10-0.
We're making short work out of this.
There we are. So if the Lady Pioneers can't get the bats going here, it's going to be a short ball game.
Now batting number 4, Hannah Milhorn.
Here's Hannah Milhorn. She has doubled and reached on an error. They'll throw down to second, trying to get the runner. And she got her.
Got her in the head.
Tagged her on the helmet.
It wasn't a very good throw, but a good play by the shortstop to come across and put the tag.
But Siegel gets 3 more runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 2.5, it's Siegel 10, Warren County nothing. Back in a moment. We go to the bottom of the third. Siegel all over the Lady Pioneers 10-0 in this sectional matchup. Winner goes to the state tournament. Right now, it's been all Siegel Stars.
They've been very impressive. They're pitching, they're fielding, they're hitting. They're just impressive so far.
7 hits so far for Siegel. Of course, Warren County with 4 errors in the field has helped the Stars. Warren County's got to get the bats going.
Yeah, we just need to get hit right now. She's throwing a no-hitter.
She is a perfect game at that.
Perfect game, yeah.
Golliver in the pitching circle for Siegel, doing a masterful job so far. Here's Shelby Roberts.
We talk about it with Jinxer.
As over the plate, calls strike 1. Ground ball and all line drive right back to Golliver. Crowd number 1. So 1 away. Here's Kaylin Damon,
Number 6,
left fielder.
Damon.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out on 3 pitches. Second strikeout of the game for Golliver. Here's Grace Raines, number 9 hitter in the lineup.
Number 12, Grace Raines.
Little outside, ball 1. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. Siegel leading 10-0. Low, ball 2. They're going to appeal. Yes, they're going to say she went around. So it's 1-1. We can't even win an appeal today.
I know.
Here's the 1-1. They appeal again. That time she's not go around.
Looked the same to me.
2 balls, 1 strike. Outside, ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Oh.
Fouls this one off, and it's a full count.
I think it's only about the 2nd and 3rd batter she's had full count on.
Yeah. 3-2 count with 2 out, nobody on. Siegel 10, Warren County nothing. She struck her out, look it. And that retires the side. Another 1-2-3 inning for Golliver.
I don't know what you can be fooled on there. Anything close, you gotta be swinging.
After 3, it's Siegel 10, Warren County nothing. Back in a moment. go to the top of the fourth. Siegel leading 10-0 over our Lady Pioneers. Sophie Gulliver's been perfect through 3 innings in the pitching circle. Hannah Milhorn will lead things off. Here in the 4th inning, she has doubled and reached an error. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Hollis over to first. There's one away.
1 and 2. First 2 outs don't bother me as much as when we get 2 outs.
Yeah, we can't seem to get that 3rd out today.
Number 25, Sophie Gulliver.
Here's Sophie Gulliver, the pitcher. She has twice reached on errors. One out, nobody on. Fouls this one back. No balls, 1 strike to Gulliver. Ground ball to third. Wiles over to first. Low throw. That time she dug it out. And they're 2 away. Good job by Johnson digging that one out.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Wiles has made that throw 1,000 times. He's thinking about it. She just needs to react.
Here's
Number 22, Madison
designated
Levi.
player. She's 0 for 2. She's fly to right and struck out. Takes one high, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on for the Stars. They say you don't call them the Lady Stars, they're the Stars.
Hey, Lady Stars.
Outside corner, call strike 1. Kind of like Soddy Daisy, they get mad when you call them Soddy. There's a Daisy on there. Here's a 1-1. A little low, ball 2. Here's a 2-1. A little low, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on. That is in there, calls strike 1. Or strike 2. Yeah, it's a full count. She struck her out. Got over the inside corner. She didn't know whether to swing at it or not. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Hollis. Finally, something good happens.
Absolutely. Good job.
After 3.5, Siegel 10, Warren County nothing. Back in a moment. We come to the bottom of the 4th. Warren County with no hits in this game. Go back to the top of the order. Haley Wood takes one low, ball 1. Gulliver's been perfect in 3 innings. That's ball 2. Wood fly to right her first time up. fouls this one off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the 2-1. That's in there, call strike 2. Count even a 2-2. Here's a 2-2 pitch. She struck her out over the inside corner. Third strikeout, 4th strikeout of the game for Gulliver. Here's Emily McCullough. Emily crowded to short her first time up.
We just don't have an answer.
Dove it in, ball 1. Siegel leading 10-0 here in the 4th. Swinging and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul back out of play. Well, it's been a beautiful day for softball, hasn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The last 88 or something. What a just a warm, gorgeous day.
Nice day to get the lawn chair out and watch some softball. She struck her out. Inside part of the plate.
You know, at some point, got to quit looking for balls and start swinging the bat.
That is 4 straight strikeouts for Gulliver. Here's Ashton Wiles. Up high, ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Down low, ball 2. Ashton has, I think, 7 home runs this season. 19 for her career, which is a record.
She's hit the ball very well. We'd love to have just a base hit right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Warren County has not had a base runner yet. We're in the 4th. Fly ball to center field. That will be caught by Liebrick, who is playing it just right. And that will retire the side. We have played 4. Your score, Siegel 10, Warren County nothing. Back in a moment. Siegel leading 10-0. Warren County has a new pitcher, Sadie Simmons, now in the pitching circle. Lauren Lee will lead things off for Siegel here in the 5th. Siegel with 7 hits in this game. Been helped along by 4 Warren County errors in the first 2 innings.
And a pass ball for a
Yep.
run. So
Yeah.
Leading off for the ladies. For the Siegel Stars, number
Lauren
1,
Lee
Lauren
is 0 for
Lee.
2. She is grounded to third both times. Bunts it. Picked up by Wiles. Nobody covering. First baseman Johnson was charging for the bunt.
Yeah, busted
And,
coverage in our
yeah.
bunt defense there.
Yeah.
Now batting, number 19, Olivia McElroy.
So leadoff hitter is on. Here's Olivia McElroy, single her last time up. She's also grounded back to the pitcher. She bunts it. It's a good one.
Still,
And out at first. Close play at first. Wasn't sure.
you know, at some point the first baseman, once she sees that ball's going to the third base side, she's not that far. She can recover.
Now batting, number 2, Reagan Duran.
Runner advances to second. On the sacrifice bunt. One out. Here's Reagan Duran. She's grounded to the pitcher and walked. Takes a ball outside. Fouls this one out of play. Lady Pioneers are going to have to get something on the board in the 5th inning or this thing's going to be over. Not how Warren County envisioned
Not at all. And I hate
this
it for 'em.
sectional game to go. This is foul back.
I'm just curious, did Siegel paint their own line from the dugout to the plate?
I don't know. I just now noticed that.
That's their colors.
This one is foul back out of play.
They come in with eyes on one thing, hitting and winning.
Oh, yeah. One ball, 2 strikes. Fly ball left field, that'll go foul. So Duran, the left-handed hitter, getting around a little late on the ball. One out, runner at second for Siegel. Siegel leading 10-0. A little high. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. One out and one on. Here's the pitch. Down low. And it's a full count.
Had to throw a changeup or something there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Something off speed.
Foul back. Duran continues to battle. Fans continue to arrive here. I'm sure they're going to be a little shocked to see the score if they haven't been keeping up with us. 3-2 count to Duran. Ripped into left field. That is a fair ball. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That is 11-0.
That was going to be in foul, but he just.
Yeah. That was a double for Duran. An RBI double.
Now batting, number 7, Presley Liebrick.
Back to the top of the order, Presley Liebrick. She is 2 for 2 with a walk, has a couple of singles this evening. Hitting with a runner at second and one out. Wanted to bunt, held up, ball 1. Sadie Simmons in the pitching circle here in the 5th. In relief of Hollis. She bunts it. It's a good one. And the ball is thrown away. Another run will score. Well, Wiles trying to throw her out at first. I don't think she's going to get her anyway.
First baseman didn't come off and catch the ball. Man, he's just.
Next up,
And it's
number
12
3,
to
Vanessa
nothing.
Westfall.
Here's Vanessa Westfall. She's 1 for 3. She is singled, grounded out to short, grounded to third. Runner is second and 1 out. That's in there, call strike 1. 5 errors committed by the Lady Pioneers tonight. Very uncharacteristic. Up the middle, that's a base hit. Runner rounding third. Here comes the throw, not going to be in time.
At some point, then he starts throwing that second. Just keep the runner from advancing. You're not going to catch that runner home.
13 to nothing.
Now batting
Here's
number 10,
Caitlin McCrary.
McCrary.
She was singled twice and reached on an error. Down low, ball gets away from Mason. Runner will go to third.
I think the weight of the world is starting to crash down on the Lady Pioneers right now.
I
They
think
can
so.
feel it, and there's nothing to hang their hat on, though. They've accomplished more than any other team.
They sure have. This one's fouled back off the visitor dugout. 1-1 count, 1 out. Runner third. It's 13-0 Siegel. High, ball 2. One thing's for sure is quieting the Warren County crowd.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know, once you get that mojo
yeah.
going, they've won.
Oh, yeah.
Come through the tournament, and then one Monday night, one
Ball 3.
Wednesday night. They're riding that high, and it just.
Yeah. 3 balls, 1 strike. Simmons checking her signs. Here comes the 3-1. Fly ball center field. Going back and making the catch is Anderson. A run will score. That is 14-0.
Thought that was going to be an adventure there.
Yeah, Anderson had to
Now batting number
back
4,
up and
Hannah
jump.
Milhorn.
14-0. Here's Hannah Milhorn. Hitting with 2 out, nobody on. Takes one over the outside corner, call strike 1. Milhorn has doubled, reached on an error, and grounded back to the pitcher. Just missing outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on. Siegel 14, Warren County nothing. Long fly ball to left field. That will go to the wall. Well, Damon gave it a good chase, but couldn't quite get to it.
Kind of come in, took a little bit of a wrong angle to get there, but that ball was well stroked.
It was. So it's a double. They'll get a courtesy runner in. Here's Sophie Golliver.
Next up, number 25, Sophie Golliver.
Golliver's grounded to third and twice reached on an error. And she's working on a perfect game. Outside, ball 1. Siegel 14, Warren County nothing. We're in the 5th. Fly ball center field. Anderson on the run, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But Siegel's able to pick up 4 more runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. And after 4.5, it's Siegel 14, Warren County nothing. Back in a moment. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Lady Pioneers have got to get the bats going this inning. They've got to get at least 5 runs to keep this game going.
Keep it going, yeah.
We've got to have a rally here, or the season will come to an end. Rayleigh Johnson will lead things off. She struck out her first time up. Ground ball. Bobbled by the second baseman, Keaton. I don't think she's going to get her out anyway.
We'll take it and bust up the perfect game.
Yeah.
Probably could give her an error on that, but that's still a...
Number 32, Madison Hollis.
We'll take anything we can get.
First base runner for Warren County in the game today. Here's Madison Hollis. Grounded to short her first time up. Pounds this one back. Well, we know this Warren County bunch to be a scrappy bunch. So you expect to see some fight here.
Absolutely.
Outside, ball 1. Runner at first, nobody out. Warren County trails 14-0. Outside, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 2-2. Gulliver had retired all 12 hitters she'd faced before that error. Fly ball, that will drop for a base hit into center field. That is the first hit of the game for the Lady Pioneers. Little blooper over second base.
We'll take it. We busted a perfect game. We busted a no-hitter up.
No-hitter.
Now let's bust a shutout out and score some runs.
Here's Aaliyah Adderson. Fly to second her first time up. First and second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Went after a low one. And the count goes to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Too high. Ball 1. Gulliver getting the sign from the dugout. Here's a 1-2. This one's popped up over the infield. Second baseman Keaton will make the catch, and there's one away.
Another thing different from baseball. All signs have to go through the catcher, but in
Now batting
softball,
number 11, Shelby Roberts.
Here's Shelby Roberts, the designated player. Lined out back to the pitcher, or first time up. Ground ball. Bobbled by the shortstop, able to flip it to third for the force, and there are 2 away.
it was a good play by the shortstop, keeping it concentration.
Number 6, Kaylin Damon.
First and second and 2 out, and Kaylin Damon. Last hope for the Lady Pioneers to keep this game going. Fly ball center field, and that will drop for a base hit.
Wow, what a throw.
And bases are loaded. Wow, perfect throw.
Yeah.
Dropping just in front of Liebrick out in center field.
So you're up 14-0 with 2 out. Last out, did it call for a
Yeah,
coach's visit?
Meeting on the mound, or in the circle. Yeah, up 14-0. You wouldn't think you'd have that much of a sense of urgency. Maybe I think center fielder may have had a uniform problem. They might have been waiting for her to get straightened out. I don't know.
Now all 3 girls come together and they all pull their pants down together to cover their socks. I seen them out there. They all got together and
Oh, okay.
Now batting.
I guess doing what girls do.
Yeah, they're having fun. They're
Now
having
batting
fun.
number 12, Grace Rain.
Here's Grace Rains hitting with bases loaded and 2 out. Takes a strike right down the middle. Here's the 0-1. In the infield, throw to first, and they got her. Shortstop able to throw her out for the 3rd out, and that is your ball game. Siegel wins it 14-0 in 5 innings.
Definitely not what the Lady Pioneers wanted, but let me, hats off to this group of seniors.
Absolutely.
They brought this program further than anybody else, and nothing to hang their head on.
We'll be back with more from Warren County High School in just a moment. Again, your final in 5 innings, Siegel 14, Warren County nothing. Well, season comes to an end for the Lady Pioneers
For the sectionals this year.
as they are routed by Siegel in 5 innings by a score of 14-0. Siegel, 14 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Actually, 1 error, and they left 3 on base. For Warren County, no runs, 2 hits, 5 errors, and they strand 3 base runners in the 5th inning.
Just not much to say about this game. I tell you, it's Lady Stars come in here with one purpose only, and that's to pound the ball with a good pitching and get to the next level. And hats off to Warren County Pioneers. You know, they played 2 great games this week and just fell flat this week, run out of field.
It ran into a buzzsaw in Gulliver, the pitcher. I mean, she was almost flawless.
She's lights out. Let me tell you, she's definitely kept us guessing there to the end. And, thank goodness we busted up the perfect game. We didn't want her to have one of them, and a no-hitter. But, sometimes you just have those type games.
It's a bad time to do it, but growing pains, I guess, for this program. But as we said, they've they've taken the program to the next level. Now, time to take them to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely, the step at a time. They've gone further this year than they ever have in the past. So hats off to those, and just got to keep grinding.
Yeah. Well, I know they've got a lot of people paying attention to the softball program this year.
Absolutely.
So it's very exciting. Been exciting watching them, exciting covering them on the radio this year. We've gotten to do several softball games, starting back in March with about 4 in March, I think, and then before we ever did baseball. But it's been fun watching them, and hopefully we can be here for some more games next year. I got a feeling they're going to be exciting again next year.
I believe they will.
Madison Hollis will be coming back. She's only a freshman. What a year she's had.
Yeah, absolutely. She has really set it. She's done a great job pitching this week. I ain't calling on her the 3rd time this week may have been just too much, but she's got power, home run hitter, and so there's a lot of great players coming back. We got a good program at the middle school, so they're going to reload.
Oh yeah, but you got to think maybe some jitters at the start of the game may have led to some of the problem. I don't know. They're not going to make excuses,
right.
So I guess we shouldn't either. But I know they had to be a little nervous coming into this one with all the attention it's getting, and it's somewhere they've never been before.
Yeah, hats off to the seniors. The 4 years here, they've taken the heights they've never seen.
Right.
So
absolutely. What a good job by Gooby Martin, head coach of this bunch.
And all of his assistant coaches. So.
Yeah. So, again, congratulations to the Lady Pioneers for a fine season, and look forward to seeing what they can do next year. And congratulations to the Siegel Stars. Did a fine job tonight. They got a good softball team, and best of luck to them in the state tournament.
Everything starts next week. Baseball, softball starts next week. So.
Yep. Well, Jeff Lee, it's been fun, and I guess we'll see you again in August.
It'll be here before we know it.
Matt Turner is getting them all excited about football over there.
Absolutely.
And so we're excited to see what they're going to come up with in August. So that'll be our next broadcast of Pioneer Sports.
I think the other day it was Monday or Tuesday, posted 100 days to the first game.
Yeah.
So if you look at it like that, it'll be here before you know it.
Absolutely. It'll be here before we know it. All right. Well, we want to thank everybody for listening to our coverage this season on 92.1 The Ticket. Glad to have that FM signal.
Absolutely. We get it all over the county.
Yeah, get into Cookeville. So, as well as 1230 WAKI, we'll always be on that. And then the FM, just an extension of that. So appreciate all our listeners, all our sponsors. And we'll see you again in August. For Jeff Lee, I'm Shane Walker. Again, your final score. Siegel 14, Warren County nothing. Good night, everybody.